Yeah, so Conexon was one of the first companies I met back at Calix Connections in 2017, and they were one of the companies that did a feasibility study for us. And so at the Calix Connections, whenever I met Randy Clint and Jonathan Chambers and had a nice long talk with them and met Jeff Fincannon and really understood that they understood what we were trying to do and what I wanted to do. I came from, an IT background, but it was not fiber IT type background. And I remember Jeff used to he likes to make the joke, he said, he always questioned Patrick's ability in hiring me because he said, you hired somebody who had no idea about fiber, which was good because I came from the outside of the co-op world, and it's a very competitive advantage that it's given OEC and OEC Fiber, and having me come from the outside world in a competing type roles that I've been in the past. So really working with Conexon, I said, we'd like to sign with Conexon to be our project manager and on-site coordinators and doing all the other types of stuff. I said, but only if, and I put some stipulations out there. I said, only ifs, you're right. And so Randy and Jonathan said, you got it. Whatever it is you want, whatever it is you need, because we're going to be passing over the next 5-6 years, 45 to 50,000 homes, the businesses, all that type of stuff. So they understood the value of our project and how massive this is. And with OEC being one of the largest co-ops, and being the largest co-op in the state of Oklahoma, but then also one of the larger co-ops around the country, that there was a lot of value to this. So the benefit is, and what we do with Conexon is that it was very, the best way to say it is opened up our arms to Conexon. So whenever they were going to go get an offsite office and they were going to do all these other kinds, I said, no, you're going to have an office here in our building. So we went and cleared out a room and just shoved them in the room. We started taking them to meetings. We started taking them to lunches with us. They celebrate birthdays with us. They go to our Christmas parties. They're really like part of the team, because we felt that in order for this to be successful, they have to eat, breathe, and live this. And so they work with operations without me even knowing it. They work with the warehouse team without me even knowing it. It's not that I had to know or I had to be involved in every aspect of the job, but by making them part of the family and saying, yes, this is Conexon. They're just as big a part of us as ever. But one of the funniest stories was just to kind of ingrain how much we've ingrained them into the team. Having a team meeting one day, somebody from the enterprise architecture team said, is there anybody from Conexon still working here on site or whatever? And Keith Poole, who works for Conexon, was sitting next to her, and he raised his hand. He goes, me? She goes, I thought you worked for OEC Fiber. And he said, no, I work for Conexon. So I kind of knew we had achieved our goals in really getting them ingrained and doing the day-to-day operation of looking at the maps, doing the design, doing the ride-outs, handling the contractor, working with the warehouse team on materials. There's a lot of other things that go into this that Conexon does above and beyond of just project management. There's a lot of decisions that are made that I don't make the decision. I turn to Keith, or I call Jeff, or I'll call Randy, or I'll call Jonathan, and I'll say, what are we supposed to do? And they make the decision for us, not because I couldn't make it, but at the same time, it's like, what's the long-term impact? Because like I've talked about, is I'm trying to think, 3 years, 5 years down the road. I'm already started talking about the end of the project, and we have 110 homes online, because I'm trying to figure out what's Conexon going to look like. And I keep telling everybody, Conexon will be a part of our lives in some form or fashion forever. There's no way that once the build is done, that they're just going to leave and walk away. I'm not going to allow it to happen, because we've used them so much, and there's so much value in having them as a partner in so many other ways outside of all this other stuff that we're doing, is that they will be a part of who we are going forward forever. Now, it may not be to the extent of what we're doing today, but looking forward to 3, 5, 7 years down the road, we know that they're still going to be here doing a majority of the project with us.